talking to you about the things we didn't know about pregnancy and childbirth. How many mothers out there? We asked Google and he didn't even know. So basically, how about our video is more informative than Google? Come on now. It is to take your vitamins when you're pregnant. You also need to take it once you've had the baby. Start taking them and even pregnant care do an after birth one.
You can take it for up to a year.
Exactly.
Beginning, you know, it's just really, you just literally, you feed them, they sleep, they poop.
Yeah.
You cuddle them, you kiss them, you love on them, and that's it really. But then you're not going to get anything really back from them. Yeah.
Even the
I didn't know you had to sterilise bottles. I had bought a steriliser though before I had Reuben. It was already like, you know, the Tommee Tippee set that comes with everything, like bottles, everything. So I had it, but I didn't know how important it was to literally sterilise your bottles after every single feed. Yeah, which is it's
so important for them. Like after every single feed,
wash, sterilise, because bacteria can grow in the bottle, because like they say milk is like a breeding ground for bacteria, and if you don't sterilise your bottles, where the teats are so difficult to clean, you need to sterilise it to get rid of like all the bacteria that could be building up inside.
Can I add to that even? One thing that I didn't know that my mum taught me actually was that before sterilising you need to scrub the bottles. So before actually putting them into the steriliser, you need to have they give you normally like one of those sponge things, isn't it? You actually scrub it down and then sterilise it. And we found it was helpful to keep Sam's bottles, like dirty bottles that we had like rinsed, in a bowl which was separate to all the washing.
That's what we did.
And then sterilise whenever you got a chance. So that's what we did.
So you do that too?
It's not by force. Hello.
No, you must. I'm joking.
It's not by force, guys. Do your thing. Guys, there is all different flavours of poo.
Colours.
Yeah. And each thing means something.
Yeah.
Google was my best friend. Green poo means that they're not eating enough.
Oh, really?
Green poo in the beginning stages.
Okay.
What colour is their poo in the beginning stage? What colour is it?
Yellow.
It's supposed to be, yes.
Yeah, with the
chicken korma. That's what the midwife said. If it looks like chicken korma, it is good.
Yeah.
First poo, like you said, meconium is black. And then it slowly turns into the chicken korma, kind of a yellowy, greeny kind of colour. But if it's proper green, they're not eating enough.
When they turn to solids, it changes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it gets a bit thicker and a bit smellier.
More like our kind of poo. It's quite brown and, you know, hard. And
but I find that whatever I feed Reuben, so if I give him squash, his poo will be orange.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if I give him spinach, his food will be green. Like,
it reflects exactly what they've eaten.
Yeah.
Sometimes even with pieces, because I've just recently introduced Sam to pieces, like pasta pieces and stuff, you kind of get pieces in the poo.
Nice.
Tasty.
But in the beginning, I don't think their poo smells bad.
No, apparently, especially breastfed, their poo's not supposed to smell much. I don't know about bottle fed.
His poo didn't smell bad. It's not a bit like, it's not kind of sweet.
I don't know about sweet, but
it wasn't until he started having like his purees and stuff.
Oh, it stinks.
Everything went left from then on.
Even talking about smells, baby's breaths don't stink. Like, I love the smell of Sam's breath. Morning, evening, night, his breath just smells glorious. I don't know when that changes. Is it when they get teeth?
Probably.
Wow. And if they're breastfeeding, what is very important, which I didn't know and I learned from the midwife, is the first bit of milk that comes out from the breast is like a watery substance, and then the next bit of milk that comes out is thicker, and that's vitamin filled. They need to get to that vitamin filled part of the milk. So if they're not getting to that and they're just getting the watery substance, you'll probably see green poo. If they are drinking enough, then you'll see the chicken korma. So the midwife advised me that if you start breastfeeding on the right boob and your child comes off as if they're full, maybe 10-20 minutes later they want to come back on, put them onto the same boob. Don't swap over, because otherwise they're getting water from here, water from there. So you need to put them on that one, let them take the water, they go away for 20 minutes, they come back, put them on the same one so that they get the back milk, which is the vitamin-filled milk. Because the tendency is, oh, he did the left one, let me put him on the right one. But he's never drinking everything that's in the left one. So keep on putting him back on that one for as long as he needs to feed that time. Maybe within the next hour or two, then you can move them on to the next one. So. Basically, the way your child, the routine that your child has in the womb, is very similar to the routine they have when they're first born. And Sam wouldn't sleep at night when he was in the womb, so he would kind of keep me up all night. And when he was born, it was very similar. But what we found very early on, which helped us, was white noise. Playing white noise on YouTube, either on our phone or on our laptop, just in the background while he slept, made him sleep for so long, and it saved us so much time. Apparently white noise is just relaxing. It also kind of reflects the sound in the womb, so it just kind of frees their mind, lets their conscious be free and roll with the sound of it. Anyway, yeah, that helps.
Sounds like yoga and zen and all that kind of.
But yeah, we still use it now, and he's 7 months. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We've set a routine.
I think it's a good thing.
But we're going to have to keep
I tried it for
doing
Ruben and he won't have it.
Oh, really?
Or maybe I introduced it too late. Because it was only after you told me that I started doing it. So I think maybe he was just too used to just going to sleep.
Yeah, but if he's going to sleep, that's fine.
That's the thing.
The problem was that Sam wasn't going to sleep.
He's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But the problem now is, if the white noise turns off in the middle of the night, Sam will wake up.
Really?
So, I don't know if it's a good thing, but it worked. Maybe cut it off, because when did they establish a proper routine? I think it's like 3 months or something. Maybe cut it off before that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, circumcision. This is a controversial one, because there's going to be people who watch this that think circumcision is so wrong. But I just want to say that African people, I'm not sure if it's all African countries.
It's Christians as well.
Christians, Jews, Muslims, all circumcise their boys.
Yeah. And
it has loads of health benefits.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the benefits of circumcision. So a decreased risk of UTI, so that's urinary tract infections, a reduced risk of some sexually transmitted diseases, protection against penile cancer, and a reduced risk of cervical cancer in female sex partners. I didn't know that one.
I didn't know that.
Prevention of balanitis, which is an inflammation of the glands, and balanophosphatide. We'll write this down. Inflammation of the glands of the foreskin, and prevention of phimosis, the inability to retract the foreskin, and paraphimosis, the inability to return the foreskin to its original location.
Oh dear.
Circumcision also makes it easier to keep the end of the penis clean. So that's the reason why we do it, for hygiene reasons. And all boys in my family have been circumcised. So those of you who are going to be anti, like, how could you do that? Those are the benefits. So be quiet in it.
Yeah, everyone has their reason. For those who don't do it, you've got your reason. Yeah. We both chose to have our boys circumcised.
FGM, like female genital mutilation. That's something completely different. That has no health benefits whatsoever. And women lose. This is going to something else. Women lose their sexual drive through that. Boys do not lose their sexual drive from being circumcised. So it's not a problem. But when did you have Sam circumcised?
Sam was circumcised at almost 2 weeks.
Yes, so, yeah, Ruben was exactly 2 weeks. And the sooner you do it, the better, because it's less painful for them.
And they just don't remember anything.
Yeah.
At the time, it's horrible. It's horrible for both you and the mother and the baby. I feel like it was even worse for me.
Yeah,
because I could actually remember everything. Whereas
did you stand there and watch it be done?
No, I locked myself in the room, but I could hear him crying. It sounds horrible, guys, but the healing process is so quick.
Yeah, by 2 weeks, a week even. The first 3-4 days, he wasn't in pain anymore. I think after the first day.
The first day is the worst.
Yeah.
Second day, it's getting better. Third day, like
they're fine.
They don't even remember.
But you still need to follow the healing, cleaning and stuff procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had a rabbi do ours. Who did you do?
I did want like a rabbi, but my auntie recommended this really good Muslim guy, and he came home and done it, which was nice. So we didn't have to travel with Ruben afterwards. It was all done in the comfort of our home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly the same. The rabbi came to us and did it. Straps him down, does the cutting, talks you through the whole process, and then teaches you how to clean it.
There's different methods as well. Of circumcision.
We did the gauze method. Did you do that?
They burn it.
He wraps the gauze around it afterwards.
No, this one they kind of burnt it off.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't know if it was actually a burn, but it was, yeah. But Ruben was quite good though, because afterwards he would only cry when he weed. He wasn't like crying continuously. No, it was only like when he.
It's like the wee just kind of burns it a bit because it's all in the nappy.
Yeah.
They put like 2 nappies on him after, so they did it to Ruben.
Yeah.
And then, what did he wrap it with?
I can't remember, but we had to put Vaseline and cotton wool on it. Did you do that?
No, we didn't put cotton wool. We had to pour olive oil on it continuously, and then eventually it just dropped off. Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I guess it's the same thing. It will eventually just kind of unravel itself.
But there was nothing left on it behind.
Oh, it just...
Yeah.
After he burns it, he just leaves it?
Yeah, there was nothing like...
There's no bandage?
No, nothing. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But just blood?
It was just red. Yeah.
Oh, so
Sounds
2
horrible.
methods.
Yeah.
Ours was cut. Hers was burnt off.
Sounds so bad.
No, but there was no blood with yours.
Yeah.
We had blood and we had a bandage, which we then had to pour olive oil on for it to drop off. And yours was just red, so you just kept on putting Vaseline. Yeah. So those are the 2 methods. There's another, I think there's an NHS method as well, where they kind of tie it and eventually the foreskin just drops off. That's the other method that I know of, that a few people have done, and they liked that as well. So 3 methods.
After you have a baby, you do get very emotional. Like, I think some people more than others. Someone might be watching this thinking, no, I don't relate to it, because my mum was not emotional. Doesn't sound like she was emotional at all after having her children. But sometimes I just want to cry. I just wanted to cry. But I felt like I just had the pressure of, I wanted to bounce back. I wanted to be the perfect mum. And if I didn't know something or I didn't do something right, I felt really bad. So sometimes I would just cry. And even when the slightest thing was wrong with Ruben, I'd still cry. Like, I remember when we were in the hospital, he had a blocked nose and I started crying, and then the midwives were just laughing at me.
You worry about everything.
Literally.
Like, this child is your everything.
Yeah.
And they're so dependent on you, and you just want to give them the best. It's hard. It's emotional.
It is, yeah. And me and Sherelle were talking before we recorded this video, and I asked her, do you sometimes, like, let's say you're away from your baby in the bath or something, just hear them crying, but they're not actually crying? Like, you'll go to the room to check on them and they'll be fine, but you can just hear them.
And the thing that every mother knows their child's cry, like each child's cry is different, and you can hear the detail of your child's cry, like maybe high pitches, and then it comes low, and I'm just like, oh, that's definitely Sam. Jump out of the shower and he's sleeping. It's all in our head, you know. But your brain does that to you. Like, you're just so programmed to attend to this child and do everything for them, but sometimes you just gotta breathe. Just relax, take it easy. But guys, feeling emotional is natural. Normal. The hormones that our body produces naturally makes you emotional. And when your health visitor comes to visit you, they'll ask you that on a scale of 1 to 10, how emotional would you say you are? And I think obviously up until a certain stage, it's fine. And then maybe beyond a certain stage, it could show signs of postnatal depression. But don't feel alarmed if you're feeling emotional. It's natural.
Do you know another thing I didn't know? You know the injections, the free injections.
What free? Oh, that for them?
Yeah, that's horrible. When they're 8 weeks and 12 weeks, they have like 3 injections in their thigh.
Yeah.
And literally, the first time Ruben had it, I was holding him, like hugging him, yeah. And when they injected the needle, I felt like they were injecting it into me. I was just like, as soon as it went in, I was like, oh.
Guys, they stab it.
Yeah,
like, it's not
horrible.
even a slow injection because they don't want the child to move. So it's literally like 1, 2, 3, bang, I'm a woo!
Yeah.
My child.
Yeah.
And it's into their thighs, isn't it?
Yeah. 2 on one thigh and like 1 on the other. It's horrible.
I was given advice to give Sam Cowpole before the first injection. Best advice ever.
Yeah.
Please give them Cowpole before, because if you wait until after they're already in pain, it then takes the Cowpole a little bit of time to set in and you're already behind schedule. Give it to them beforehand.
Yeah.
And knock them out straight.
Definitely. Okay.
But yeah, them getting the fever and stuff is normal. Just give them loads of hugs and kisses and try and stay at home.
Yeah.
Not too many people carrying them so that they can just
relax.
Exactly.
You've been through an ordeal.
We went to a wedding the same day, you know. Wasn't ideal.
Was he alright though?
He was, but he was quite miserable. Didn't want to eat. Just wanted to be held. It just wasn't ideal.
Papa.
That's it from us, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.
I feel a bit overwhelmed with all of that information.
Yeah, I'm a bit tired.
But guys, having babies is just fantastic. Amazing.
Alright.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed our video.
Like it.
Comment.
And
subscribe.